Okay, so let's just ground down and just focus on the breath. Closing the eyes, just rooting down through the sit bones, lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep breath into the belly, filling up the lungs and the upper chest. And as you exhale, nice big sigh out for the count of 7. And breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just draw the attention to the whole body now. Just notice how the body's feeling. Calming the body down, calming the mind down. Draw the attention back to the breath, Ujjayi breathing now. So breathing in, filling up the lungs through the nose. As you exhale, Ujjayi breathing. So just close off the throat slightly. Hear that guttural noise as you let the breath back out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, filling up the lungs. Exhale, Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Start to wiggle the fingers and inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, Ujjayi breathing, lowering the arms back down. And again, inhale, floating arms. Keeping a soft gaze now. Exhale, floating the arms back down. Roll through the shoulders. And let's come up onto our feet to do a little warm up. Okay, so rooting down through the feet, just open up the feet a little bit wider. And shaking out the wrists. And start to rotate into the wrist one way. And then the other. And then take a nice big inhale, stretching up towards the sky and sigh the arms back down. And again, inhale. And exhale down. Okay, taking that left arm up. Exhale, side stretch. Keep the chest nice and open. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, side stretch. Swapping over, inhale, right arm. Exhale, side stretch over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, side stretch. Bring the arm back and start to rotate into the shoulder. So use the momentum of the body for this. Keep the body nice and fluid. And then slowing down, opposite direction. Oh, where's the sun gone? Okay, opposite arm, taking it back. And then we're going to slow it down, opposite direction. Okay, let's take both arms up, dropping the left in front and the right behind for your windmill arms, or any arms that swing around. Not looking at anyone in particular. Okay, we're going to take the arms back up again, opposite direction. maybe get some people up in the high flats joining in. A free yoga class. Maybe you will be by the end of the night. Oh dear, hilarity here. Okay. Okay, so let's take some nice spinal rotations. When you're live working with children and animals, anything can happen. And menopausal women. And slowing down. Okay, I would say normally if you're indoors, you can balance with a wall, but outdoors, you might need to grab a tree. Okay, hug a tree. So shift your weight to your left foot and shake out that right ankle. Give it a good shake out. Get rid of all these creaks. And then we're going to start to circle into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flexing into the knee. And then swinging the whole of the leg. Okay, so let's lift the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Whoa. So take a hold of the foot, draw the knees together, open up into the chest. Nice big breath in and shake it out. Okay, Mitzi, come back here. So root down to the right foot, shaking out that left ankle. Wouldn't be yoga without the dogs. Okay, let's start to rotate into the ankle. It's our mascot. Opposite direction. We just need the sun to come back out. But I'll warm you up, don't worry. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flex into the knee. And then swinging the whole of the leg forward and back. And then we're going to lift the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. It's a wee bit challenging on the grass, but that's all right. Open up the chest. Nice deep breath in. And shake it out. Okay. So let's come to the front of the mat. Hope I'm still in camera view. Yep, that's looking good. So coming to the front of the mat, bring yourself into your Tadasana feet. So spreading the toes, planting them down. Nice deep breath in. And let's take a nice big inhale, slight back bend, pivoting from the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften through the knees, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale, folding over. That dog is in the road. Come back here. Sorry, folks. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, pivot forward. Soften the knees and just allow yourself to hang here. Imagine that your hands are paintbrushes and you're just going to sweep the ground or the grass from side to side, drawing a lovely rainbow of colours, opening up the side body. And then coming back to stillness. Okay, plant your fingers down in line with the toes and step that left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Okay, heart lifting through. 3 deep Ujjayi breaths here. You can use your blocks if you want to give yourself a little bit of height. Okay, so yogi's choice. You can come up onto TP fingers as well if you wish. And after your third exhalation, just glide the hips back. So you get a nice stretch into the back. 3 breaths here. And then gliding forward again, lift the heart through. 3 breaths. Gliding back. Lift through the toes this time. Remember, you can always use the blocks if you're not able to reach the mat. And feel that lovely stretch behind the buttock. Come forward again. Make sure that front knee is over the ankle. And sweeping the hands up, lower the shoulders down, coming into a crescent lunge. Take your gaze up between the hands. 3 deep Ujjayi breaths here. Draw the hands to the heart. Twist round to the right. Take that left elbow onto the right thigh. Palms together. Okay. Right elbow rooting up towards the sky or the ceiling. Okay, come back round. Plant the fingers down in line with the front foot. Tuck the back toes under and lift the hips up. So you're coming into runner's lunge now. Front knee is still over front ankle. Mitzi, come here. Drop the heel down, okay, and bring that right hand on the inside of the right foot. Again, you can use your block to give yourself a little bit of height, and then inhale that left arm up, so you're stacking the arms. Okay, and now sweep the arm forward. So you're really opening up that side body. I think I've lost a dog. Okay, now from here, okay, you're going to push all the way up into your warrior one, your warrior two, sorry. So you should be open to the long side of the mat, okay? Just push that back heel back. You should find yourself, you might need to alter a little bit. So, where's Mitzi? Come here. So lower the hands down, in line with the shoulders, gazing over that right hand. And then inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, back down into warrior one. Just watch the knees, don't fall in. Bend your knee a little bit more, good. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lower down. Lower the back hand down, reverse the front hand. So we're coming into a reverse warrior now. 3 deep breaths. And now bring the hands back to the front of the mat, okay? Plant the fingers down in line with the toes and step back to downward dog. Pedal through the feet. So pushing one heel back, bending the opposite knee. And then coming to stillness. So looking between the feet or to the back of your mat, chest pushing towards the thighs, heels rooted down. And then soften through the knees. So push that chest towards the thighs, soften through the knees, and then look towards the hands and either jump through or step back into forward fold. Soften the knees, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale, pivot forward into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, step that right foot back and drop the knee down. Drop the back foot down. So coming back into low lunge. Sorry, the dogs are just making a nuisance of themselves. Doggy yoga. They're knocking everybody over. Oh dear. Okay, glide the hips back. Just keep that front foot down just now. As long as we don't get any more dogs joining us this time. Inhale forward. Remember, that's 3 Ujjayi breaths. Exhale back, lift through the front toes now. A lovely extension down the back of this left leg. Inhale forward, tuck the toes under and lift the knee up. So you're coming into runner's lunge here. I'm going to turn round for the sake of the camera, okay? And also the class here. Okay, so drop that back heel and bring the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Make sure that the left toes are facing forward, the knee is above the ankle. I know I missed out crescent lunge, but we can do that after. Okay, so inhale, right arm comes up, stacking arms. Three deep breaths. And then bring that upper arm forward. So you've got a lovely side stretch. Excellent. Inhale, rising up into your warrior one, warrior two, and push the back heel back. Okay, so make sure that front knee is over the front ankle, toes are facing forward, relax through the shoulders, gazing over these left fingers. And then inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, lowering back down, back into warrior two. Relax through these shoulders. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, back down into warrior two. Drop the back hand, reverse the front, and let's come into reverse warrior. Come back into warrior two, and then plant hands down, drop the back knee down, okay? And here's the one I missed earlier. Inhale, floating arms, crescent lunge, 3 deep breaths. Bring the palms to the heart, and then twisting over your left shoulder this time, right elbow onto left thigh, pressing the palms together. And let's come back round. The dog has got me in knots now. Oh dear. Apologies. Oh dear. Okay, let's come to the long edge of the mat. So if you need to turn your mat round, that's okay. Toes facing forward. Okay, let's take our hands to our hips. So make sure you're rooted down into all 4 corners of your feet. So you're not in the balls of the feet or the heels. Take a nice wide stance. So you want your feet open a good 3 feet apart, 2 to 3 feet. Okay, take an inhale. As you exhale, come into flat back. Okay. Push strongly into the feet and rising all the way back up. Now roll through the shoulders and clasp the hands behind the back and root the hands down towards your mat. Nice open chest. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, pivot from the hips and again, come into a flat back. Draw these shoulder blades back together. Keep your neck in line with the spine, okay? And then raising the hands up overhead, pivoting all the way down, crown points towards the mat, reaching the hands up towards the sky, drawing these shoulder blades together. And then release the hands and bring them down in front of you. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Nearly knocked the camera over. Get back here. Okay, so we're going to do a little twist here. Plant that right hand down and inhale. So lead with the left elbow and then reach all the way up. Keep the hips square to the mat. If there's no problems with your neck, you'll be able to follow the line of your hand, gazing up towards the sky or the ceiling. And then release the head first and bring your hand back down. So we're going to do the same to the opposite side, planting that left hand down, leading with the elbow first, and then extend the fingertips up towards the sky. Stacking arms. Again, push strongly into the feet so you feel really strong in this wide angle twist. Release the head, plant the hand back down. Opposite direction, leading with the elbow, twisting all the way around, lovely open chest, drawing that left shoulder blade towards the spine, palm facing forward. Release the head, bring the hand down, and inhale, right arm now. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. Okay, so let's plant the hand back down. And start to bend into that right knee. So we're going to come into a wide angled squat and walking the hands over towards that right foot. So you want to sink the bottom down, okay? You might want to turn your toes slightly to the front two corners of your mat. So, and you're extending through that left leg. So you're sinking the bottoms down, head should be above the bottom, okay? Gently walk the hands back to center, bend into the left knee now. Lovely wide angled squat. Come back to center. Now, bring the hands to the heart and then come into that wide angled squat again. Over to the right, straighten that left leg. Inhale center, a wee bit deeper this time, and then over to the left. You can lean on the knee if you want, or you can take that the armpit above the knee. It's quite a strong pose. If you need to put your hands down, that's perfectly okay. We'll do once more, back to center, bending into that right knee. Inhale center, exhale to the left. Yep, it's a toughie tonight. Inhale center, plant the hands down and come into a squat. Well done. Okay, and just gently taking the knees to side. Oh no, don't. Sorry. Right, get back here. Sorry folks, there's a dog misbehaving. Get back. Stay, you're a good girl. Sit, you're going to knock the camera over. Okay, do you not know that? Sorry folks, okay. I was going to do a little quick crow. Okay, I'll turn sideways. We've been working into our arm balances this week. Let's root down, spreading the fingers, lifting the hips up, keep the head up, and bring the weight into the back of the arms. Okay? So just balancing, bringing the knees into the back. It's a wee bit more difficult on the grass. That's our excuse. Okay, now, from here, from your squat, I want you to take your arms out in front, okay, lower your hips down, keep these arms extended, and bring your bottom down. Extend through the legs. Okay, a couple of them have rolled down the hill, but they'll come back up. Okay, let's windscreen wiper into our feet. If I could get off. Oh, here they come. I'll tell you who they are later. Oh dear. Okay, now, Januskirasana. Draw that left foot in towards the thigh. You want to do Januskirasana. Okay. Now, so your right leg is extended, flex into the foot, okay? And then inhale, reaching up out of the pelvis and reach past the toes. Oh, I've got a wee spider crawling up my foot. So that's okay. Hello, spider. So reaching past the toes, keep rooting down with that left knee as well. If you do have problems with that left knee, you can extend the left leg out to the side. Okay, there's always modifications. Okay, and then bring your hands down on either your foot or your ankle or your leg. And then gently start to fold over the leg. This is a head to knee pose. So using the breath. Using that Ujjayi breath. Just slowly lengthening. Just slowly folding over that extended leg. Head to knee pose. Don't push it if you're not quite there. Use that Ujjayi breath. And then slowly, slowly walking the hands back up the leg. Lengthen through the spine and we'll twist round to the left. Okay, so right hand on left knee. Twisting round, keep the shoulders relaxed. Okay, so extend through the opposite leg and draw that right knee in. I'm just going to turn round for the sake of the camera. Okay, and the clasp here, not forgetting the clasp. Okay, and drop that knee out to the side. So root down through your sit bones. Okay, lengthen up through the spine. So feel as if you're lifting up out of your hips and then reach past the toes. Okay, reaching past the toes, reaching, 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 looking forward, and then wrap your hands either around the toes or on the ankle or the shin. And use that Ujjayi breath to slowly lengthen. So feel the lengthening in the back of your leg, in the spine. Januskirasana, head to knee pose. Use that Ujjayi breath. And then slowly, slowly, using your hands to walk back up the body. Okay. Let's bring the knee up this time. Okay, just the same again, wrapping that left arm around the right knee, twisting round. Relax the shoulders, chin parallel to the floor. Little. And then release. Okay, just shake the legs out. It's a wee while since we've done boat. Okay, so when you're using boat, you're engaging your core muscles, so the thighs and the glutes and the abdomen and the lumbar area. And if you can imagine that you're lifting that pubic bone up towards the belly button, use that Ujjayi breath. So let's inhale, and as you exhale, engaging into about 30%, okay? Inhale, release. So just practice this for a moment or two with the breath. As you exhale, engaging, feel also as if you're bringing your hip bones closer towards the belly button. Okay. Now, there's a few modifications for boat pose. You really need to get your sit bones rooted down, and you can also help the sit bones by spreading the buttocks, okay? The buttocks act as a little buffer, so you root down into the sit bones. Let's take our hands behind our knees for this one, okay? And we're going to tippy toe the toes back. Now, engage into your core, about 30%. And feel as if you're just floating on the sit bones and the toes are just floating above the mat, okay? Now, flex the feet, pull the toes back, and then start to raise the feet up just about parallel with the mat, okay? Keep it engaged. A bit of hilarity going on here, I don't know what's going on, okay? And then lower back down again. So you shouldn't be holding your breath. You should still be managing to breathe. You don't want to know what's happening out here in the park. Oh dear. Okay, so again, engage into the core, tippy toe the toes back, pulling the toes back, okay, flexing into the feet. And then just raising up halfway. Excellent. Now, you can stay here. You're breathing, but you're engaging your core about 30%. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, straighten through these legs. Keep the knees as close to you as you can. Okay. Sorry, the dogs are knocking the boats over. And so pushing the heels away. If you want to release the hands, you can do. Okay, keep that core engaged. You'll feel it working into your back, your belly, your thighs. And then bring the hands back behind the knees. Okay. Back parallel to the floor and cross the ankles. Okay. Now you're going to hover your feet above the mat. Hovering your feet above the mat. Okay. Hovering the feet above the mat. And then lower the feet down. Well done. Okay. You'll probably feel this in the back, so we're going to do a little twist from side to side, just as a release. Okay. Inhale, twisting round to the right. Left hand on right knee. Three deep breaths. And then inhale, floating hands, twisting round to the left. Okay, come back to the front again. Now, from a cross-legged position, I'm going to show you how to come forward and back. Okay, so taking your hands alongside your hips, you're going to push into the hands, or you can bring them forward a bit, and we're going to roll onto the knees and come onto the hands, okay, and uncross the feet. To do the same, back the way, cross the feet, walk the hands back, bring the hands down by your hips, lift the bottom up, and come back again. Okay, so we're going to come forward, okay? It's quite good to, again, that's strengthening into your arms, lifting up, and there is quite a few yoga poses once you start to float up. I'm not quite there yet myself, so I wouldn't expect you to fully do it when I can't do it myself. That's all right. Okay, so let's come onto the knees and come onto all fours. Another good one for strengthening into the arms is your dolphin pose. So bring the elbows under the shoulders and clasp the hands together and tuck that little pinky under, okay? So it doesn't get squashed. Tuck the toes under and push the hips up into dolphin, okay? Now you can pedal out the feet here. And the forearms, the elbows, and the fists are taking the weight. Now come into stillness, okay? Start to bring your shoulders over your hands, okay? So it's almost like a dolphin plank that you're doing. And then push back to dolphin. Come forward again. And push back. We'll do this once more. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale back. Drop the knees down nice and wide. And let's come back into child's pose, your counter pose. Take the arms down by your side. Just relax through the shoulders. Just having a little rest. Recovering the breath. And from here, come back up into all fours. And we're going to come round onto our belly. Weasel, come here. Over here and sit. Good girl. That's it. Okay. So, come into Sphinx pose. Elbows again under the shoulders. Palms flat down, okay? So, not to be confused with Cobra, because Cobra is when the hands are under the shoulders. So, elbows under shoulders and draw the feet together. Now, Weasel, lie down. Notice if you're gripping into the low back or the buttock. We often do when we're lying on our belly. And just have a little rock of the hips from side to side. You might notice that you've got some tension going on there. Okay, now, keeping the hands where they are, take the elbows out to the side and come down onto the forehead. Draw the hands behind the back, okay, roll the shoulders and slide these shoulder blades down the spine and rooting the hands towards the feet, okay? Nice open chest. Keep the top of the feet rooted down into the floor and inhale, lifting through the chest into a back bend. Don't like my face. And exhale back down. And again, inhale, draw the shoulders back, open up into the chest, use the belly. Exhale, lowering back down. Once more, inhale, rising up. And exhale down. Have a rest in Makrasana. Crocodile, open up the feet. Take the hands under the forehead. Just release the back from side to side. Okay, just stay where you are. Okay. Bring the feet back together. Draw the hands under the shoulders, setting yourself up for Cobra. And then inhale, sweeping the head forward, coming into a baby Cobra. And exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, down. Inhale, rising up. Keep these elbows tucked in. And exhale, down. Tuck the toes under. And push all the way up into your downward dog. Pedal through your feet. Okay, so from here, preparing for pigeon. Okay, root down through that left heel and extend that right leg up towards the sky. Bend into the knee and open the knee up towards the ceiling, dropping the foot down behind the back. And then bring the knee back to face the mat and bring it through into pigeon pose. Okay, taking the foot across diagonally and sliding that left leg back. Slowly, slowly coming down. So you can bring your head onto fists or all the way down onto the mat. So great for sciatica. You'll be ready for your relaxation tonight. So notice the muscles releasing on the out breath. Nice deep exhalations, and make your exhalation longer than the inhalation. Breathing in for 5, exhaling for 7. Just allowing these muscles to relax and let go over the hips, over the glutes, the IT band. And then slowly, slowly walking the hands back up. Okay, now you can stay here, yogi's choice, or you can bend into that left knee. And depending how deep you want to take it, you can plant that right hand down and take the left hand back for the foot. Or if you want to take your twist a little bit deeper, you can take that right hand back to the left foot. Okay, only if you've been keeping your practice up. I don't want you overstretching. So just listen to your body. Just let the ego go. And gently lower back down. Plant the hands down and push softly back up into your downward dog. Pedal through the feet. Okay, so setting yourself up for pigeon pose on the opposite side. Root down through that right heel and extend the left leg up. Bend into the left knee, dropping the foot behind the back, knee up towards the sky. And then bringing the knee through, come into pigeon pose on the opposite side, gliding that right leg back and lowering down. Good girl. So deepen that breath. Use the out breath to relax and let go these muscles that are feeling tight. You'll notice one hip may feel a little bit looser than the other, and that's what we're aiming for. You can even have a gentle rock of the hips from side to side, just noticing the releasing that's going on. Notice the areas of tension. Remember, keeping the out breath longer than the in breath. And then gently walking the hands back up. You can either stay here or you can come into pigeon pose king pigeon. You are in pigeon. Okay, so you can reach that right hand back for the right foot, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can extend the left hand back for the right foot. Yogi's choice. I'll turn to face the camera. When you're doing this, you're opening up the chest as well and drawing whatever shoulder blade towards the spine. Because we're bent over quite a lot in our daily life, so we want to open up the chest, open up the front of the body. Nice deep Ujjayi breaths, and gently lowering down and push slowly back to downward dog. And just pedaling out. Well done. So now we're going to drop the knees down, cross the feet at the ankles, walk the hands back. If you've got issues going on with your knees, it might be a little bit tricky for you. And just roll back onto the sit bones. It'll come in time. And come down into a semi-supine. So it's just to cool down now for your relaxation. Semi-supine, and just dropping the knees from left to right. Just releasing, letting go. And finding a nice comfortable spot. If you do want to pop your jumper on if you're outside. It's getting a little bit cooler now. Okay, so finding a nice comfortable spot for Shavasana. Settling the body down. Pull your blanket over you if need be, or your sleeping bag if you're outdoors. Socks on, hats on, gloves on too if you want. Mid-year repellent. And close the eyes. We'll do a nice gentle tension release. So let's take our awareness down to our toes. And I want you to tighten up the toes, tight, 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 and let them go. And bring that awareness further up now. So the ankles, the calves, tighten them up, squeeze them in tight, 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 and release. Now bring that awareness up into the thighs and the hips, the buttocks, the low abdomen. So you're really engaging into the core, squeezing that in, tight, 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 and release. Make gentle fists with your hands. And then push your hands down towards your feet. So feel that tension rising all the way up into your shoulders and your neck. And release. Let go. Let them flop back on the mat. Draw the awareness into the face now. Screw up the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the whole of the face. Tight, 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 tight. and let it go. Feel as if you're melting down into the support of your mat, sinking down, sinking down, sinking down, and letting go. Just allowing the body to let go, letting the mind let go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Keep the focus on the breath, breathing in for 5 and out for 7. Breathing in for 5 and out for 7. Feel with each out breath, letting go a little bit deeper. Just listening to the gentle sounds around. There might be a motorbike in the distance. The birds are tweeting away. And the sound of your breath. That lovely sound of a relaxed breath. Just letting go. Feeling the lungs expand with the joy that you're feeling and the nurturing. And knowing that you're going to have a wonderful deep sleep tonight. And while you rest here, you can be reciting your favourite mantra if you wish, or just setting an affirmation of affirming you're going to have a great sleep tonight and also a fantastic weekend. Whatever the weather's going to be, you're going to feel the joy and love in your heart from your class this evening. So wish you well. Enjoy the rest of your relaxation.